Well, fresh off the music genre's 50th anniversary, hip-hop is now headed into the classroom, thanks to We Do It for the Culture, an educational curriculum with social-emotional learning at its core.
Educator Jamila Sams founded the program. She joins us live in studio to talk about how it shapes students' education. Thanks for joining us, Jamila.
Thanks for having me.
What is We Do It for the Culture, and how does it become an educational curriculum?
We Do It for the Culture is a culturally responsive, social-emotional learning curriculum rooted in hip-hop culture for grades 6 through 12. So what we do is we leverage the 5 elements of hip-hop as an artistic format in order for teachers to have really deep and critical thinking conversations with students in the classroom.
I think that's such a great idea to just get kids interested in subjects by kind of hooking them with music that they listen to and enjoy. What's been the response from kids when they see learning through hip-hop as a vehicle?
Yeah, so we're really excited to be working with Portland Public Schools for the next 3 years. And I think one of the biggest things when it comes to social emotional learning is just building community, building empathy, and sharing stories. That's really what hip hop was founded in. And so that's been the feedback from a lot of the teachers, like, wow, we now have like a resource that we can use in order to have conversations about topics that students really want to talk about. And it gives them an opportunity to talk about empathy, other character development traits, and building community through discussing things like social issues and things of that nature.
Yeah, talk about social emotional learning, the concept of it. What does that mean, and how does it fit into this curriculum?
Yeah, so social emotional learning is all about understanding our emotions and then leveraging our emotions for personal and positive change. And so as it pertains to learning really happens based on how we feel. There's a quote that says, you know, students may not remember what they learned, but they remember how teachers made them feel. And so making that connection and bringing in their personal experiences in order to learn content is a great way to not only retain information, but then to apply information.
Yeah. So I'm curious, what role has hip hop played in your life, and what made you want to, you know, use it as a form of teaching to reach kids in this way?
So I like to call myself a hip hop head, and so hip hop has always been an integral part of my life. My father is from New York City, but he had a store in Philadelphia, and it would attract students from the local high schools, and they would come in during the 80s. And so during that time, as a young person working in the store, I was just surrounded by the music. I was surrounded by the energy, the fashion, the culture, the lingo, and it's just always been an integral part of my life. And so I leveraged that as an educator in Baltimore City for years. I used that in order to build community with my students.
Yeah, that is fantastic. And you must have really been happy this past year, you know, as hip hop celebrated its 50th anniversary.
Absolutely.
What did that mean to you?
I just loved all the different conversations that we were having. We were talking about the industry, we were talking about the culture, we were talking about what hip hop is going to look like during the next 50 years. So there was such a vast and array of conversations that I feel like weren't happening before the 50th anniversary. And so I'm hoping that we can continue on that trajectory and continue to have these really robust conversations about hip hop.
I mean, it's so wonderful as an art form and for creative expression. So to get to bring this into the classroom and hopefully connect with kids and see them light up in this way, it's very cool.
Thank you.
Jamila, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
If folks want to learn more about We Do It for the Culture, you can check out the curriculum on their website. It's We Do It for, with the number 4, theculture.com.
It is 7:22.